Yeah, it's Loveline, everybody. 1-800-LOVE-191. Simone tried so hard this entire show to remain composed.
I
she's gone off
got to
the rails.
remain a little bit cool.
But once she puts her foot in the mouth, she's going all the way. She's going all the way.
She's
we're
up
about
to
to
her
witness
knee.
it. Yeah, we're about to witness this. Simone, go right ahead.
Simone is like a wild freight train of desire that once it gets going
I don't
unwieldy.
mean to be, but I just was asking whether being very, very, very good looking,
Not just very, and not just very, very.
but just really
And
good
for
looking.
those of you not watching the live video stream at lovelineshow.com, she's talking to me. Well, let me tell you, Simone.
No,
it's a
not
good
you.
man as well, I might add.
Thank you, Brandon.
He is
Yes.
very good looking. Well, you're all handsome men, and I'm
When
a very
Brandon
lucky woman,
Boyd tells
but
you you're good looking.
If this room was the last sort of surviving gene pool on Earth and we had to repopulate, it would not be.
that would be good because
Simone
I know
would
that
be
I'm
sore.
the only one.
It's all personality over here. It's all personality over here.
First off, Simone would be torn in half. But also, I'm just saying, if you were the last surviving man.
Let me get back to my question
Okay,
because
sorry.
I think a lot of women
Yes,
would want to
her
know this.
foot was coming out of her mouth. Let her put it back in.
Pause
Okay.
you for a second. Throw some compliments Chester's way, because he's not
I
he's
think
no
he's
chopped liver.
amazing.
Do not extract the foot from her mouth. Let's go. Let's put it all the way down. Let's go.
And then I will.
I don't think she knows what that means.
Um,
I don't think she's putting them out. Knows what
Being
that
very, very, very good looking, Brandon, do you get frustrated and do you feel that your looks get in the way? Because you seem so grounded. It's like, have you ever seen yourself? Do you look in the mirror?
See that? See how far down the foot's going?
I asked my wife the same question.
Well, it's
You
different.
know.
It is actually different for girls, for like extremely good-looking women. It's a whole different kind of sensibility. I think how they deal with the world. But that, Simone actually asked a good question. I mean, certainly for an entertainer, it's got to take on a.
Well, it's honestly it's sort of a tough question to address. It's a fair question, I think, but it's also in answering it honestly, one would have to sort of like, I don't know. I don't see. I've never dated myself. I don't sort of see myself in that light. But I think that you get sort of people will preempt expectations upon you based on the way that you look, no matter how you look. That you're your face or your energy is the first thing that people meet in the world, and so.
This is like we're on a date. I'm just in my fantasy.
You're not
here.
Simone.
Right.
Sorry, husband.
No, but I think that people have
Damn.
have perhaps underestimated my intelligence, my relative intelligence
that's
over the
interesting.
years, and so
I wouldn't.
I appreciate
you
that.
She
Your
will
husband's
love
a
your
very
mind.
lucky man. Yeah, but on the bright side, it's left a lot of room to surprise people.
Yeah.
And so people are like, "Wow, you know how to put a sentence together," and so it's kind of a backhanded insult in a way. I was like, "Well, what the hell did you like?"
How
I've been trying for 36 years to learn how to talk.
To both of you, how do you trust women before you were married and sort of now in whatever's happening in your love life? How do you trust women that they are sort of Will McCoy interested in you rather than the rock star status?
I never actually think anybody's interested in me.
You assume it's the rock star.
I always assume at this point in my life, people talk to me because I'm in Linkin Park. I don't, and beforehand, before I was famous, I never really was, it wasn't like, I wasn't ever thinking about that kind of stuff. Like I never really thought about what people thought of me, because I didn't really think anybody was thinking of me. I was just in a band, like playing with my friends, and when I wasn't doing that, I was like skateboarding to Burger King and like working there and making hamburgers, or those are the kinds of things that I was thinking about. So no one really was thinking about what was going on there before I was famous, and I don't really think anybody was thinking too much about me outside of being in Linkin Park since.
And now with your wife, how did you two meet?
We met through a mutual friend, actually.
Oh, so that's good.
Yeah.
Like normal circumstances, right? Like
absolutely
super
normal circumstances.
Yeah, no, that's what's good. It's like you end up. I think maybe.
I met my wife in the most completely non-normal circumstances, and we were actually forced to hang out together because of a blizzard.
That's kind of
and
rad.
We were trapped in
That blizzard. It was a blizzard of cocaine too. That's what everybody doesn't know. It
was a blizzard of
Chester
Oz.
was pancaking people, just antiquing them with yayo, and you're not going anywhere.
Antiquing
It was just me
them.
naked. Yeah.
Did you just make that up? That's amazing.
No, it's not you know when you like powder someone's face, antique them.
I love
okay,
your
okay.
version of my life. It's awesome. I have so much more fun when I'm living his version of my life.
This was very romantic, though, brought together by a blizzard.
We were brought together by a blizzard, and we ended up hanging out, and you know, I knew right away like that she was the most beautiful woman in the whole world, and I wanted to marry her.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Speaking of beautiful things, let's hear some music from the band Incubus.